Resident Evil 4.
"1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Racoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Racoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
Yeah, we'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Welcome to channel 1337. My name is Grey Fox, and this is Resident Evil 4. We're going to start off by just doing a couple of little things, which is talk to the guy in the car, and we're also going to run back across the bridge, just to trigger a couple of extra little things, which is just those two guys responding. Right, we're going to move on, and then move up towards this house. The controls on this game are a little bit weird. You have to use the left stick predominantly. You don't use the right stick at all. All the right stick will do is change the camera and move it from one shoulder to another. This is where we get our first interaction.
I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph.
So Leon's looking for the president's daughter. We don't know how she got kidnapped. All we know is that she has been kidnapped, and that we need to find her. And this place is hostile, clearly. Like I say, the controls are a little bit weird on this game. You have to hold the right trigger to bring up your gun and then press the A button to fire it. It's a little bit weird for well, playing it in this day and age where everything is left stick, right stick, left trigger, right trigger. It's strange going back to such an almost awkward control system. It is a great revolutionary game. I love it. Like, it's everyone will say, "Oh, Resident Evil 4 is the best game they've played." Blah 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 blah. But it does have its faults. Its control is one of them. But for the most part, it's a great game that has very very little in its way of faults. It won't budge. I always like to check everything in this game, really. There is one thing that you should avoid on the first chapter, though, which I will get onto once we approach it. Check the body. He's not a zombie, because Leon here has been in an encounter before with zombies, hasn't he?
Yes.
There you are. There you are. Out the window we go. Right, I like to get a little bit of distance on these guys and then very, very easily just back up from them. And pick them off. Headshots. Try not to get hit like that, really. But if you go for headshots until they get staggered and then run in for an attack, which would be like a QTE, appear on screen. It's normally the X button, I think, for your kick. There it is. But I missed it yet again. Oh, just got away there. And that's the first bunch of guys dealt with. That's no good, is it? One other thing I do like to check. Most people just run straight down the path, but I always like to go back and check the van. Get this bonus little cutscene. So we can presume those guys are dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's already a bad situation. I'm running around with a clip. If you pull your left trigger, you'll pull out your knife and then use the A button again to swipe that around. Whilst you're holding these buttons, of course, you've got to hold down the trigger and then press the button. It's like I say, for a modern port, I'm surprised they didn't change the control a little bit, because it might put some people off. I know what I'm doing in the best part when it comes to Resident Evil, so I say that. It's good to grab that one because you will get a grenade, shoot that bird because you will get a grenade, help the dog because, well, he might help you. You never know. A lot of people believe that is Huey from the game haunting ground, but I think that's just bullshit. Yeah, that's a cool game though. I'd like to get around to playing that for the channel at some point. It's a very, very strange game, where there's not really much in the way of attacking. Take advantage of headshots and running it up and kicking them, because you will do like a lot of damage whilst they're on the ground. Pull out your knife and just swipe away. This is how you conserve your ammo for the whole game. Run into this one, and then is it this one? It's clearly not this one, but you've got to be careful in one of these houses, because there is like a person who will just jump you. But the music, oh there you go, that's what's on the wall. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Yeah. It's a very grim, very grey game. It came out in a period of when video games were all grey or brown. It was this and Gears of War and Metal Gear Solid 4 all had this very, very brown, grey kind of tinge to them. It works for this game. I don't think you can shoot those guys. Yeah, it works for this game because that's it. There's a guy behind this one, so let's get a little distance and just shoot him, just so he doesn't get the jump on me. I say that, he nearly did get the jump on me. But pull out your knife, and that will take care of early guys relatively easily, so you can save your ammo for what's coming up ahead. So try and like I say, conserve your ammo. Open the door.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Honest.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
Thank you, PLASMATOR, for the coffee. And there's a way to break immersion right there. Right there. Hit the X button, and that'll trigger a cutscene where we can zoom in on. Well, it's the police. One of the police officers that was with us, and he's burning at the stake, which is surely not a good omen for us, is it? Nope. There's a chicken. Chickens are very useful in this game. They will produce eggs. They will give you health back. You might be lucky enough to get a golden egg, which sells for a great deal, because there is a merchant in this game, a very famous merchant. If you don't know about him already, he'll turn up, well, relatively soon. But as far as merchants in video games go, he's probably amongst the most of the famous of them. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grab that red herb, jump in this window, and then they're probably going to open up the door behind me, so I'm going to grab a few things before they do that, and then, as I say it, they open the door. That's no good. Don't check that. Take out the first guy. Avoid. You want to get as much distance as possible on these people, so don't get hit like I do. Avoid them as much as you can. There should be a yellow herb in this one. Yep, yellow herb. So I picked up both a red herb and a yellow herb, which is quite useful. There you go, just your little interact on that one. Shoot these guys that come straight through the barn, and then you should be able to take out most of them in one go. I do have a grenade, so I may just use that. I have got one of each type of herb. The yellow herb increases your maximum HP. Combine it with the red and the green, and it will heal you and boost your maximum HP. So you want to do that, and then with this group of guys, use a grenade, and then on the last one, just mop up. Oh no, I say that. That's the first phase of the enemies, and there's a whole bunch more that are coming after me. Luckily I picked up that grenade from that crow earlier. That's very, very useful that I did that. Whatever you do, do not run in the house directly ahead of us. If you run in there, you're going to have a whole world of problems. Dr. Salvador or the baghead chainsaw man will come after you. You don't want that to happen unless you... No, you don't want that to happen unless you want to die very early on in the game. You can take him out.
That friggin' chainsaw guy, I hate him.
Yeah, the chainsaw guy is pretty tricky. But you want to just fight off as many people as you can. I think you have to take out a certain amount, and then it'll trigger a cutscene. I'm not doing too good though, health-wise. Like, I'm in yellow, which is, it's not good, but it's not bad. I think it's caution. You want to avoid those thrown objects. I don't want to say anything just in case I get it wrong. That was a scythe though. You can shoot things out of the air, which is a nice touch in this game. I've got that grenade, and there's a nice little group of people there. Come on, be a good grenade. Be a good grenade. That was a bad grenade. Bad grenade. So we're just gonna have to pepper them until... Oh, shake him off. It's not looking too good here. But this opening is probably one of the hardest openings I've ever played for a game. Along with Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2's opening is just bizarrely, like, really difficult. It's probably the hardest part of the game if you're playing it on hardcore, because you don't have any of your power-ups. Why am I talking about Mass Effect 2? I don't know. But yeah, heal up. We're going to use this first aid spray. Yeah, it's probably the better one. Save your green and red herbs, because obviously once you get a yellow one you can boost that maximum HP. You want to do that every time with Leon. You want to do that every time you pick up a yellow herb. You want to have a red and a green ready, just so you can have that extra bit. Cool. That was 2 headshots with a kick, which is good. And there's another one. This is good. So this is the way you're supposed to play it. Not like I was before. Avoid any thrown objects or people coming in. Get that distance. I'm not giving myself enough distance, but luckily I got a kick. It's very, very high pressure on this opening. Get your knife out. Try and take out as many as you can whilst they're on the ground. Shake him off. Minimal damage. That's not too bad. There's a kick. There's a kick. That's good. That's good. Get the knife out. And a kick. Another kick. Alright. Probably gonna have people approaching me from behind, so I've got to watch out. Oh man. Right. Triggered a cutscene. I think you have to kill 10 people before they back off. I say people. They are people, but they're not so well, as you can see.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
So it's Hunnigan says, look for a tower, which is right there, and then there's a trail. There's a pathway, basically. Just go up that way, because there is a door marked with a strange crest that we can't get through yet. But what we're going to do first is, one, check this. If only you'd come with me, yeah. We're going to go into the house that I said not to go into before. Now we won't have Dr. Salvador come after us. The benefit of coming in this house is upstairs, which is a shotgun, which we will get in just two shakes. And there it is up on the wall. Take the shotgun with you. Like I say, in that opening sequence, if you run into this building, a cutscene will happen. A whole bunch of extra guys will come, and the chainsaw guy, he will cut your head off. That's as far as it goes. Like, so if you want to have a good time, do it this way, really. If you want to have a bad time, yeah, fight him. You do get, I believe you do get a bonus. I think it's either some sort of treasure or something, which you can sell later on. But we're just mopping up, grabbing all the extra little bits of ammo and stuff. Check the chickens and just see if they've dropped anything, because those eggs are really, really useful. There's a few boxes and stuff around. I can't remember if there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing in that one. Oh, excuse me. This is the trail. See the big arrow on that sign? It means go this way. There is a note on the wall you could have grabbed. I'm not too bothered about notes. We're just gonna zip on through the game. This is one note that I will take down though. I'll deal with that in a sec. Normally there's something in that. Right, if you shoot this little piece of wood, drop this, and then you can actually get the treasure without it getting dirty, because you can get it if it drops in the muck, but it will be worth less. Not worthless, but it will be worth less. Me shooting triggered off those guys, so they should come towards us, but we've got plenty of distance, so whilst the other one's approaching, take out him with the knife, headshot, kick, and then in with the knife. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you play Resident Evil 4. How you getting on with Sonic?
Oh, just fine.
Brilliant. I haven't picked up the note, but there are 15 of these pendants, blue pendants around. Shoot them. Shoot 10, you'll get a gun. Shoot. Hey, it's that dog that I helped earlier. Bye, Huey, from Haunting Ground. Or not. It's just a dog. Take these eggs because they're terribly useful. They will give you, I think they give you 2 segments of health, which is enough, you know. I'm going to mop up the pendants later, like for the first bit. We're just going to take out all these guys as quietly as possible. So I did that all with the knife then, which is real good. So there's another egg here. Getting good egg drops so far. There are white eggs, brown eggs, and gold eggs, as I said before. Shit, I just got hit in the leg. Headshot. The guys are fairly smart. They will protect their faces. If they get hit in the arm, they will drop their weapon, etc. Shoot them in the leg, they'll drop to their knees. You can take advantage of that with kicks. So I think that's all the bad guys like mopped up with. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab this note here. It's about the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. That's all I need to know. That's fine. There's one right here. There it is. I'm trying to remember where they all are. There's one up there. It's a bit of a long shot, but... Oh, there you go. I remember there's one, like, under the eave of a roof. Like... And there's one, like, directly above me, if I remember as well. But it's easier to do it from upstairs. Grab all the treasure. There's a spinel. There's spinels? Spinels? What are they? Well, it gets worse later, doesn't it? You get those things called blue velvet, and it's like, well, what is that? That's just a David Lynch reference. Don't need that right now. Those, yeah, definitely don't want a David Lynch reference. Whilst I'm playing Resident Evil, that would be terrifying. Right, first treasure. Drop down on the rightmost part that you can, and you can drop down and grab the beer stein, which is worth a bit by itself, but you will grab a few gems which can be set into it, and it will be worth a bit more and a bit more for each one that you put in it. I think they're cat's eyes. I can't remember. We'll come to that. We'll come to it. There's a few treasures which allow you to set other treasures into them and then be worth more. There's another pendant there. Got it. So that's 4. More treasure here. It's just money. It won't open. Must be barred from the other side. With a little help from another person, maybe I can climb over. Wonder who that person's going to be. I can see another pendant. There you go. What'd you do?
In the water there.
So I was looking for pendants, like pendants, not independence. Haha. Right, there's one directly above. There it is. And there it is. Got it. So that's 6. I'm not too bothered. I'm going to sell it as soon as I get it, because I'm not going to be using it. Going to probably go for the red 9 because of its high damage. So we're going to run down here and then boulder time. Hit the X button. Sometimes it'll come up with another button to press. Like, so what's it going to say? Right trigger and left trigger. Sometimes it might be X and A. Sometimes it might be both the triggers. Above us is some treasure. I don't think I can reach that one. No. So I'm going to have to use my gun. It's okay, I need to reload anyway. I use my weaponry in a very strange way in this game. You can use a knife to get that one, which is pretty cool. I really run my guns dry. There's a reason for it, and it's because whenever you buy it for your gun, which upgrades the capacity, you'll get a full clip for free. So I like to run my guns as dry as possible before I go and see the merchant. Right, these guys are great. If you shoot them, you can blow them up. Shoot their hand because they're holding a piece of dynamite. So shoot the dynamite or shoot their hand and they'll drop it. There's another guy through there. If you're lucky, you can shoot that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. But if you do, he will blow up, and you won't have to deal with him in a minute because it's slightly more risky when it's at a distance. See, that just got his attention, so he's probably going to move now. I don't know whether to go for it. Nah, be wasteful. Watch out for the tripwires. One guy just blew himself up, and also watch out for the man traps on the floor. And watch out for the guy throwing dynamite right there. So there's a few hazards around in this little area. Kill a guy and he'll just blow up if he's holding dynamite. If you get close enough, you can use your knife to disarm those. But you want to use your gun to disarm the dynamite. By disarm, I mean blow it up. I can see a guy right there though, so I'm going to try and shoot him. And that took him out. Right. I'm standing way too close to that dynamite, so I don't want to... I can hear a banging noise as well. You want to go into this building, take out this guy, hopefully don't get killed because he's holding dynamite. Luckily I kicked him through into the next room, which is gonna... Come on, come on. Come on, die. There you go, that's what I wanted to happen. Luckily I got enough distance there. If I buggered that up, that would have been death, just because dynamite does quite a lot of damage at the early stages of the game. It will pretty much just kill you. Directly above is your first cat's eye, I think it is. I think it's the red one. Remember? Yeah, the red cat's eye. And you can set that into the beer stein that we picked up earlier, and that will give us a little bit extra on its worth. Worth? Is that good English? On its worth. There you go. Eat an egg. Use your knife to take out this padlock. There you go. Job done. And then there's a save point here. Grab all the treasures and money and that. You're gonna need it soon because the first merchant comes up pretty much immediately. When I say immediately, not immediately. Some bombs first. One. And another one. And some more treasure. Banging noise is getting louder. What could it be? It's a wardrobe. And that's a knife. Alright, let's go open this wardrobe.
Citizens of the world, the Empire of the Rising Sun has risen. The day of our destiny has arrived. Do not struggle against what is inevitable. The Soviets resisted and suffered for their arrogance. Do not make the same mistake. Survival is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. Life or extinction. It is up to you.